want to follow the right examples. God has a perfect plan for every one of us, but it doesn't mean it automatically comes to pass. It all depends upon what you do. Well, I ain't going to obey. I mean, here's the thing. The most basic thing that you should do as a Christian, I'll say this because it needs to be said. The most basic thing that you should do as a Christian is say, Father, you have a pastor for me. And wherever that pastor is, well, that's the church that I belong to. Because if that guy's my pastor and he's the pastor of that church, then that's where I go. Well, what if it's a woman pastor? Okay, well then go wherever she is. But people make a mistake. They go church shopping. Really, I call it church hopping. How about making a little adjustment and praying and saying, Lord, show me who my pastor is? Because the pastor is the shepherd. And since you are likened to sheep, sheep need a shepherd. Well, I don't have a shepherd but the Lord. Well, do you know that Jesus is my shepherd too, but that I am also a shepherd to some of his sheep? You know I'm not everybody's pastor. You know that, right? I'm not called to be. I don't think I could handle it. But I am your pastor, I presume. And so there's never a question about where you should come to church. Well, I don't know if this church is for me. Well, who's your pastor? Well, you are. Okay, well, then that settles that question. That's the very least that you should do, because that will begin the process of getting you on track with whatever God's trying to get done in your life. So the last relationship that'll get fouled up before you get shipwrecked is that between you and your pastor. Let me say that again. The last relationship that the devil will try to foul up is the relationship between you and your pastor, because once that gets fouled up and you get off course with that, you're going to be off course, period. So you want to make very doubly certain and sure that you guard that relationship.